Hello and welcome to Gabe in the Kitchen. Today, we've got two recipes for you. Technically one, but two different ways to make that one recipe. Now this is the condensed milk toffee recipe. Delicious, perfect for the festive season. Now, the first way I'm going to show you is where I come from, Ghana, and it is probably the simplest one. It is just a can of condensed milk in your frying pan. Get all of that in there. Now, the origins of condensed milk toffee technically is Sri Lanka. I'm not sure if there's an authentic Sri Lankan version of this, but it has been modified by many different countries, many different people, probably including Ghana. But I'm sure my Ghanaian fans will be saying that they actually invented it, but who knows? We'll get all of that condensed milk in there. And then you're gonna need about 30 grams of butter straight in there. And then grab yourself some nutmeg, ground nutmeg. You need about a quarter teaspoon in there. Now that is the Ghanaian spice, the Ghanaian je ne sais quoi, the Ghanaian something, you know what I mean? And that's it, 3 ingredients. Now get your frying pan on your stove. You want it at a low medium heat, okay? Patience is key here. Now slowly stir this till it dissolves. Now the second way I'm gonna show you to do this is probably American. No one has claimed, pardon me, no one has claimed the recipe, as in no country has claimed the recipe, but it's probably American. And while that slowly cooks, we're gonna start the other version at the same time. Cause we crazy, you might as well multitask, do both at the same time, why not? You're gonna need 220 grams of butter, 400 grams of brown sugar. I prefer light brown sugar, but you could technically use whichever one. Straight in there. Bloody hell. Then you want 1 cup of light corn syrup. I'll put the gram and the cup measurements in the description, so you'll have both, and it will be on the screen as well, so don't worry too much. Yeah, this will be a challenge. Don't forget to keep an eye on this. It does stick and it does burn, so keep a very close watch on it and keep stirring it. Comment down below if you think I'm gonna mess this up. American one also needs 1 cup of one can of condensed milk. That's about 395 grams, I believe, or is it 398? There's a standard that everyone uses. Where's this one? 397. If either or both of these recipes fails, I will be very honest with you guys and tell you that I messed up. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why not just do one and then do the other? Jeez Louise. Then of course, 1 teaspoon of a good vanilla extract for the Americans. Now you will need a thermometer for, technically you don't need one for this, but it's probably advisable to use it for both. Aiming for about 116 degrees, 112 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna switch to a whisk for this one. I can't seem to stir it well enough. How do you do 2 candies at the same time, Gabe? What are you thinking? The Ghanaian one is done. I'm gonna leave that to cool for a bit. And then I'm gonna focus on this one. This is gonna be molded on the table, so you don't really need anything else. Whereas the American one, we're gonna need a baking tray to hold it. So grab yourself some greaseproof. Grab yourself a fairly large baking tray. I've gone for a 9x9. You can go for a 12x3 or just something that's not too small and not too big, because it will affect how thick it sets. All right, let me know in the comments below which recipe you prefer. The simplistic 3 ingredient Ghanaian recipe, wink wink, or the American recipe, which has quite a bit more ingredients. You can also do a water test. If you get like really, really cold water and put spoonfuls of this into there, it will set and cool down, and then you can see the texture of what you've got currently in your pan. That's as far as we go with the American one. We'll just leave that to cool down. You can put it in the fridge and leave it in till it's completely cold. This could take anywhere from an hour to 4 hours, depends on how thick you've got it. Wanna, lightly grease your hands and the surface. This is sufficiently cool, I think. Grab yourself a grease proof and lay it there. That's where we're gonna collect them and let them cool even further. So first we wanna get the classic Ghanaian shape. You wanna grab yourself, so you wanna roll it out so you get your desired size. So something like this seems to be fine. It doesn't matter too much. And then grab yourself a knife or something that can help you make indents. So you wanna, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but you wanna go diagonally. I don't know what shape that is, but I've seen it before. Let's call it the poop shape. I think I'll stick to poop shape. Yeah, for some reason, this is the desired shape. Don't ask me, I don't know. Someone, a Ghanaian, please, if you're in the comments, let us know why is this the desired shape? What's going on? There you go, guys. You might as well have fun with it. Look at that. That is either a love heart or a colon. Make of it what you will. Guys, look who forgot to grease. They're grease proof. Now I was hurrying up, trying to get this in. Yes, you have to grease your grease proof. Well, this happens. I've had to peel away, and I put it on this table, which is even more sticky. Guys, it's safe to say this hasn't gone well. For some reason, the more you handle it, the greasier it gets. That's strange, isn't it? There you have it. Like it never happened. See, I could have done this and then lied to you guys. I would never do that. So that's what can go wrong, and there's exactly how you can fix it. Now you can tip it over and that's what should happen. Should peel nicely. That's good. Do not have too much of these. They're not good for your health. Now, tip guys, nothing stops you from wrapping this in beautifully tempered chocolate. It will hold its shape and it will be gorgeous. So just get a bowl, temper your chocolate, use the microwave. Some people for some reason think that's not tempering. This one is gonna go in our, it's our first ever video to go in our not quite right folder. The American version, maybe it was undercooked. I don't know. There's some burnt bits in there. I think the sugar stuck to the bottom that I didn't, because I wasn't stirring quickly enough, and it's stuck in there. So you can see little speckles, which again, that's not good. It's not holding its shape very well. Yeah, it's not quite right. The Ghanaian one though, it's pretty good. It's pretty spot on. Don't do two at the same time. This is not the recipe that you can be doing two things at the same time. You need to focus on one. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how it goes for you in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye. So guys, if you've also had a disastrous run, fret not, you don't have to waste all that food. The solution is so easy. Step 1, grease and line your baking tray. Grab all your caramel that didn't quite get up to temperature, because that's what the problem was. The temperature was just too low. Put it back in there with some water, and we're gonna remelt it down. And this time we're gonna get to the right temperature. I said earlier 112 degrees, that was wrong. It should be at least 116 degrees, and that does make a big difference, okay? We wanna aim for 116 to 118, but you can go a little bit higher than that as well. That's the sweet spot, 118. So I'm gonna try and reach 118. And this time we'll add the salt as well, because I completely forgot the first time. So get a little sprinkle of salt in there, not too much, because this is not salted caramel, just a little sprinkle. So we're back at 112. We've just shot over 113, it said before. Now you have to keep stirring and keep an eye on this, guys. It's not 119 everywhere. Okay, there we go. Should be perfect this time. I'm just gonna take it off. That should be a lot better. Look at that. And there you have it, guys. Fixed. Look at that. Now I'm a bit worried it's gone the opposite direction. Oh God. We're just not gonna win today, are we? We're just catching all the L's. Right, moment of truth. We're gonna slice into it. I'm just gonna trim off the edges. Now that they're fixed, it's only right that I do another comparison. And I have to say, these are a lot better than the Ghanaian ones. Oh, I hate to say it, but they are. The added salt makes this so good. You will not believe how good these are. And then, texture's better. It's a lot more cohesive. The flavor is a lot deeper. You're getting a lot more toffee here, like a lot more. Whereas with the Ghana one is more sort of condensed milk, you know? But this has a lot more because there's the brown sugars in there. It's developed its flavors. The light is good. It's very good. So yes, the American one definitely wins. I'm actually not surprised. So I guess more ingredients is better, but if you don't want to use all the ingredients, the Ghanaian one is a perfect substitute. I mean, 3 ingredients, it's quicker, get it done, out the way, and you can still enjoy a nice treat. And it's definitely different. They're very different, guys.